And welcome to Daytime Ottawa. My name is Dylan Black right here on Rogers TV. Hey, they're performing at the Rainbow Bistro. Looking forward to that live performance. But first, they're going to perform for us right here on Rogers. The new album is called Speak in Rhythms. The song is called Long Way From Home. This is the band Carmanah on.
Along the way. Ooh, and if you fall, I will lay down beside you and we can trace the Milky Way. Ooh, and if we drink and grow too dizzy, well, let's just lie there for a day. We're doing fine, fine, fine. Fine, fine. I'm a long way from home, but I'm never alone. It's you walking by my side. Let's go walking through the forest. Let's go waltzing with the trees. Ooh, and let's go singing out our chorus. Let's go living out these dreams. Doing fine, fine, fine. Doing fine, fine. And I'm a long way from home. I'm never alone. You walking by my side. Ooh, when I go, I know you'll join me and lay down roots along the way. We're doing fine, fine, fine. Doing fine, fine. I'm a long way from home, but I'm never alone. No, we're doing fine, fine, fine. We're doing fine. When I'm a long way from home, I'm never alone. No.
All right, there you go, Carmanah. And let's invite Carmanah over right now, and we'll have a bit of an interview. We'll say hello to Laura Middick, who is with us today. We've also got Marek Olsen. We've also got Pat Ferguson. Welcome to Daytime Ottawa. Welcome to Ottawa.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask you, great to have you guys here. Laura, can I ask you, have you ever been in Ottawa before?
Yeah, we have. We've played one time previously as a band on a Cross Canada tour that we did about 2 years ago.
Okay, where are you based out of right now?
We're based out of Victoria, BC.
Victoria, okay. All right. Marek, can I ask you, are you excited about this show tonight?
Oh, the most excited, yes, of course.
You're playing at the legendary Rainbow Bistro, which has been there for decades and has hosted some amazing shows over the years. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
It absolutely is. We've heard a lot of really great things about the venue, and yeah, kind of a jazz club, sort of blues club we've heard, and yeah, we love those spaces and pretty excited, yeah.
Pat, can you tell us where this tour has taken you so far?
Just all around Ontario, Southern Ontario. We've done Toronto, at the Rivoli, and we're going to come back to the ROM there in a few days, and we did a house concert in Kingsville and a whole variety of concerts. One of our favorites was the Aeolian in London.
The Aeolian, okay.
Aeolian Theatre, yeah.
That's
wonderful.
Exciting. Yeah. Laura, I mean, this tour is obviously taking you all over the place, and it's a bit of a hike from Victoria. Mm-hmm. It's kind of neat to see Ontario.
Yeah, it's been really beautiful. Yeah, we arrived in Toronto, and I think we've had sunny skies pretty much the whole time. So we've gotten to see the gorgeous countryside here, and it's been a treat for the eyes.
And thankfully, we had wheels too. We weren't just hiking.
Well, have you hiked in the past? 'Cause that's got to be dangerous. That's when you know you're a musician starting out, when you're hiking, I guess.
That's right. Yes.
Speaking Rhythms is out, so obviously you've got a bit of a folky sound. I mean, tell us about your music. What exactly is Carmanah all about?
Long Way From Home there probably actually is our folkiest song on the album. A lot of the other 10 songs on the album are what we call sort of a West Coast soul. So we are incorporating elements of folk, but there's also some rock and some soul and maybe even a little bit of a bluesy vibe. Yeah.
Okay. So not only do you have all this talent, but you help out in a big way as well. Can you tell us what the Jellyfish Project is all about?
Cool. Yeah, the Jellyfish Project is an organization that formed a band that lives on the Sunshine Coast in British Columbia called Mindle Beach. They formed it probably about 5 years ago. And they've kind of passed the torch on to us. And what it is, it's an environmental organization that brings musicians into schools from elementary to high school to first play a couple songs and kind of get the kids to warm up a little bit to them, and then follows that with a presentation that's discusses some pretty hard-hitting environmental topics, including overfishing our oceans, the plastic pollutions in our oceans, climate change, and just the health of our environment, which is in decline.
How many schools have you had a chance to speak to at this point?
The three of us, I think, have done about 90 schools so far.
90 schools.
And the project itself has been presented to over 100,000 students across Canada now.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
How long have you guys been together collectively as Carmanah?
Carmanah has been a band for about 6 years, starting with Pat and I, and Marek joined us about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And our drummer and our keyboard player, who are hanging out in the lobby right now, they've been with us for about a year.
Yeah, so five people
Five
in
in
total.
total,
But
yeah.
you're the star. I think they all agreed.
Well, I mean, we all have different opinions on that.
There's that good-looking group right there.
Oh,
Yeah. Is it-
Sometimes we're a 9-piece actually.
Really?
The album sounds like an 11-piece with horns and background vocals. We drew from Van Morrison and all kinds of old vintage stuff, and put a modern twist on it.
That's awesome. Okay, so the show tonight then happening downtown, the Byward Market, Rainbow Bistro.
Yeah.
What time do you hit the stage?
I think music starts at 8. We've got a local friend, Dan Kelly, opening for us tonight. So he'll probably be on shortly after that, and we'll probably be on there around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, rocking out all night, I can imagine.
All night long.
All night long.
Very little sleep.
Yeah. Okay, can you tell us then more about the album though? So it's Speaking Rhythms. I mean, how long did it take for you to get this all together, produce the album, get it out there?
Yeah, it was probably about a 2-year process in total, I would say, from writing most of the songs to working with producers. We worked with Gus Van Gogh and Warner F. Some people might recognize those names. They're from New York City, and they've worked with some pretty awesome roster, so we were really excited to get them on board with us. They came over to BC, and we did some pre-production on Denman Island. It's a small little island, and then we headed to Vancouver's Warehouse Studio and finished up the
It's got to feel good when you get
album.
that final product out there.
Yes,
And you
it
get
does.
to tour as well.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Check out the Rainbow Bistro tonight. Carmanah is in town. Laura, Marek, and Pat, and of course the rest of the band in the green room. Thanks for being here.
Awesome, thank you.
Let's find out about the Turtleneck Society. What's that all about? We'll find out next together right here on Daytime Ottawa in moments.